Hi! Hello everyone, welcome. Okay, well, last time we finished Fontaine, so think we have a little bit of an in-between thingy with the siblings and then we finally go to Netland. Okay, why do I have friends all of a sudden? Hello, Gecko. Um, okay, I immediately have to drink, right? You're acting like I didn't drink anything the whole day and now you have to water the dried out plant, huh? Okay. Just as always get rid of the little dots that are annoying me. What else? Oh, surveys I never did, or maybe events. As always. Sorry. Yes, give me a experience mode, please. So, no one interrupts this quest this time, okay? Wait. Is it below me? Oh, it is. I don't know why! It was fine the whole day! Oh, wait, let me... Do I have the yep, I still have the map open. So I don't forget that I collected that one. There we go. It was fine the whole day and then suddenly, oh, stream! Sneeze! Immediately. Okay. All the way back here then. So weird.
Perfect.
And it's so
It's
out
you
of
two.
character too.
I have a
Like you
commission
would
here that has your
suspect
names written all
an
over
ice
it.
goddess
In
who
fact,
wouldn't have
I'd
to
even go so
sneeze.
far as to say you're the only ones for the job.
The only ones for the job? Huh. If our help is really that important, it's probably some Archon class commission, right?
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system. In fact, this commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting. All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Huh? Then why did you say
We
we
are
were the
really
only ones
bad
for the
at
job?
finding missing
I
persons,
came
okay?
across this commission while
We are
reviewing our
chasing
backlog
her
not too
brother the
long ago.
whole time. And we
It
aren't
seems simple,
finding him.
But our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers. With the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru branch at stake, it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate over the past few years.
Well, that's us for sure.
Is it?
All I'm asking is for you to give it your best shot. If it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about canceling the commission.
Okay, so who are we looking for? And what is it about this commission that's made it so hard to complete?
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara Village. They say one of their own villagers has gone missing. But the problem is, they don't know the missing person's name. They can only provide information about his general appearance.
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name? If
Yeah,
so
that
many
sounds
adventurers
weird.
have failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist at all. Could it be some sort of a prank or something?
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission. and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere. It certainly didn't seem like a joke to them. Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs Mora to carry out. In any case,
Oh,
it would
you
probably
don't
be
know
best to
people
go to
well,
Vimara
do you?
Village and ask around first. The Adventurers Guild does have some information on hand, but I would say anything you can learn directly from the villagers would be far more reliable. The best way to avoid misdirection is to go to the source.
Alright then, let's go! I'm starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
Bedtime story. Okay. Well. Where is it? Oh. Fuck. I should have really collected these. All the teleport points off stream. But I haven't even been farming my artifacts. It's gonna be interesting how long this will actually work. Like, look at this. This is the experience I have. Because I never did the ascension thingy. It just collects. If I finally do it, I immediately get more level ups. Yeah. Holy shit. It's just if I do it and the word level goes up again, I kinda need to farm the artifact, so I'll just die against anything that's walking around. So I just didn't. We'll just continue like this as long as it works. But that definitely answers the question if you can like complete the game with 4 stars and stuff.
We made it to Vimara
Oh, we
Village.
might actually get
Why don't we talk to some of
Kachina
the villagers
today,
to learn a little bit more about the missing guy.
depending on how
If
long
this commission
this
is
will
really as
take.
challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
I mean, I do. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted. I think we do still get her, right? Yes, we
Wow!
do.
I can join the team?
So that's gonna be fun. Maybe I'll actually play her for once. Don't know with who I would pair her, but and I would need to like catch her up with everyone else first. But yeah. But we'll see. Don't think this quest will take the whole stream. Or at least I hope it doesn't
Hello
take
there.
like 3 hours
You
or
looking to buy
something.
something? I do business in this area.
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vimara Village.
Ah, so you're here about that then. Ah, you're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts. We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
I don't know. I really have
Brilliant.
no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Okay, guess you are really sick of answering questions.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions. I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know?
How am I
We just
supposed to
don't know
find
the
him if no one
specifics.
even knows his
Maybe we
name?
did at one point, but that information is long gone by now. At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
Well, at least they
Alright,
remember his
specifics aside
gender,
then,
apparently.
What kind of person was he?
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand. I'd chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion. Very interesting guy, that one.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise.
And yet you don't remember
There
his
aren't many
name.
young people like him nowadays. So genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day. I just hope nothing bad happened.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village, there's no way he would have been able to manage that.
Huh. Alright, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some more.
Okay, who's next? How far can I... Ooh. Far enough. Okay. They absolutely love a little
Is that
jump.
guests I hear?
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. Not recently, of course. That loss has left me feeling quite empty. I don't think his parents are still living in the village. But somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others. He would often take time to visit the elderly or play with the orphans in the village. And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say. As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities. But he was often the one rising to the occasion.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all so much. But, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just can't remember. No matter how you look at it, I should know those things. But for some reason, no matter how hard I try to remember, the information just doesn't come. Perhaps my age really has caught up with me this time.
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out.
Will we?
Well, Traveler, what do you think?
Very mysterious. Yep, a
Kinda
lot of
think
things
so
are
too.
actually
Like
not adding
the
up.
name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers his name. And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something.
I mean, wouldn't be the first time in Sumeru.
Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with? Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one. Someone who only exists in people's memories?
honestly, Paimon, we have seen stranger
You two are the
things.
adventurers who just arrived, right? You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the case.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission. My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you
I mean, we
close to
just
the missing
started.
villager? Are there any leads
We
you can
aren't
give
giving
us?
up that quick.
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
You want to show us a place? Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, little Seely. I don't think she wants to show us you.
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories. We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky, or stop to feel the wind against our skin. We could sit there for hours at a time, never realizing how long it had been. I was actually adopted by the people of Vamara Village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child. I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively. Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredibly alone.
Alone?
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to, or if I should say anything at all. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden. Really? You know exactly how I feel? Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well, I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both a family member I could rely on and a friend who could really understand me. No matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure, and patient too. Whenever I talked to him, he would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just as important to him as they were to me. Ever since he disappeared,
Hey, Bach.
there's been so much I wanted
are
to
you?
tell him. No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
Think she has a
Wow.
crush on
You
him.
two must have been really close. Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
Ooh, nice.
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well. Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore. I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
Sounds more
Still
like
not much to
passed
go
away,
off of.
actually.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. I'm sorry I wasn't more help. The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together. Huh, come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong,
Actually,
Kappa?
no. I think the time goes by too fast then.
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange? The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this?
It's always the Abyss Order, isn't it?
Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight!
Think it's time for I'm a healer, but there we go.
Ready, steady, go! Closing in.
Dodge this.
That's not fun. Okay, let's do the fire one first.
The show begins. Bye. Swift is the sway.
You should be able to get them out of there. No. No, Razor. Don't do this. Now I can heal him up.
Dodge this.
There we go.
Thank you so much.
Still hate the
I
Abyss
wasn't expecting
Mages.
monsters to show up. If you hadn't
don't
been
think
here,
this
I'm
will
not
ever
sure
change.
What I would have done.
It was no trouble.
Now that I think
There's
about
always
it,
at
the
least
Hilly
one
Trolls
of
around
them that
Vilmara
fucks
Village
up
have
your
been a
team.
lot more active lately. They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved. Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vilmara Village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something that could spell trouble for the villagers. Wait a second. That person... It's Dainslev!
Oh well. Hello again. It's you.
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway. See you later.
Yep, see you later, Atosa! Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter.
Paimon is like
as long
our
as you
cat,
and I are both
easily
in pursuit
scared.
of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
I mean, he's
Naturally.
always fighting
on.
the Abyss Order.
Are you
That's
not here for the
basically
same
all he
purpose?
does.
No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place. The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilichurl activity is merely
Yeah,
a
exactly.
byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the hilichurl activity is causing a
I
lot
mean,
of
he got
problems for the people
scared
here.
of the
We should
water
stick around
today.
for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
The
The best way to
sound of
protect them is
running
by
water.
figuring
A
out what
sound
the
he
Abyss
hears
Order
like
is
every
truly
day,
planning.
multiple times,
That
and
is how we prevent
suddenly
further
it's no
tragedy.
mortal danger. Help me!
And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you. Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk.
Are you like an old friend now who wants to catch up?
Ah,
I mean,
so
we
that
haven't
was the
spoken
commission
for a
that brought
while.
you here to Vimara village. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed
Sven?
quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased
I'm
hilichurl
just
activity,
making fun of the
and that
memory
is
stuff,
certainly not
okay?
much to go off of.
Right! That mysterious voice she heard in her brother's memory.
What?
The one who called himself a
What
sinner.
did they
Who's
do?
he?
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
Yes! Ages ago. Yes.
I sense hesitation in your words.
No, there's no
After
hesitation.
all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened. There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done.
Weird that you are the one
sinner
saying
you
that.
wish to know about. His situation is different.
Well,
He and his fellow sinners have long
typical
betrayed me,
German
and long
internet.
betrayed their nation. His name is SvetaSchnee, the Visionary. I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my kin, my older brother.
Yeah.
Your brother?
There were
It's gonna
five
be
of them,
fun with
the
the
five
with the
sinners
WoW
of
color.
Kharia, the
When
wise
Siffi's the
flocked
only
to me,
one
the
having
visionary
internet.
SvetaSchnee, Gold,
Suddenly he's
Rhonda,
all alone in the dungeon.
the foul Sertologi, and Rehir of
Yes.
Solnari, Rerir. No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Okay.
Some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Skirk's master. And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, SvetaSchnee. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clotar to create the Abyss Order was him.
They were
Oh, I
once
can't
people of
wait
great
for the
esteem in
reveal of
Kharia,
all of that, actually.
those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields. 6 of us, together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world. Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world.
They actually
they
want to
became sinners,
continue
But also transcendent beings,
after the planned
each in
story.
possession
They
of
could basically
world-shattering
do
power.
like
And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood
going
up in
into the
defense of their
past with
nation.
Kharia and
Not
stuff and
one
call it, I don't
came
know,
forward
memories
to
of
prevent the
Kharia or
tragedy.
something.
And for that, they shall never have my forgiveness. Indeed, if they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world. Of course, as I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
I mean,
Dane, what have you
a
been looking
little
into all
bit.
this time?
But it would definitely be
I've
interesting.
continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osile and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward. There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern
What?
is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to
What
deduce
does
the
she
Abyss
have to
Order's
do with
true
this?
objective. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The ley lines?
I
Traveler,
mean, honestly, we are
You were
also
able to
kind of
observe
an
your siblings'
alien
memories last time, yes?
out of space, you
I
know?
believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable. My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
Wait, then our commission here in Vimara Village. The person who seems to exist only in people's memories. Could it be connected?
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow.
Can he actually join our team, please? Actually, many of the players would like him as playable character, so maybe someday?
Oh, so tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday.
Then again, a lot of
Dane's
them
fault
want
saying all that complicated
the
stuff.
doctor as well, and I
Well, let's
don't
go
want
find
that at
Dane.
all.
We've got a lot to do
I
today.
despise this man. I would pull for him just to throw him off cliffs
Hello.
and watch
Dane?
him die.
Why are you just zoning out over here?
Then again, would be a waste of wishes. Yeah,
Did something?
he hurt Collet, okay? That's a
A
crime.
missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Oh, young guy, early 20s. Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before.
Brilliant.
Memories of him.
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
No, it wasn't a dream.
No?
They're memories. Memories that suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up. And I'm certain I've never met this person before. I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
Oh, brilliant. You idiot.
Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all. But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the
good
Abyss Order is
question.
planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. they haven't stopped searching for it. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way.
Brilliant. If you can't even trust your own
Your
memories
concerns are not
anymore,
entirely
that's a
unfounded.
problem.
I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet. However, considering their single-minded
Not
pursuit of the
just
Eye,
yet.
I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We must check whether the Eye is still in our possession.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
Huh.
Of course.
So they can follow us and find it for real? Is this really a good idea? I would actually like to get the teleport point up there first, though. Are you getting attacked again? Hello. Do you have a chest, perchance? No. No, you don't. Okay, okay. In that case, I'll just leave you alone. Oh no. I hate myself right now. Ugh! Fine! Just was kind of afraid of running into quests that I would rather do on screen than like off screen. So also the reason I didn't do too much of the stuff. It's gonna be a lot of grinding for the optional stuff later. For now it has like mostly been main story except for like Dragon's Spine. That one we did. You have a chest though.
I'll protect us.
Ah! Brilliant. That, yeah, worked out perfectly fine. Come on, don't do this.
You want this one? Dodge this. I'll be back.
There we go.
How fortunate.
And, the teleport point, of course. What the?
Closing in.
come from? You want and your timing, Gecko. Did you want to cool the pyro slimes down? Yes.
Freeze!
Means I have to drink something though. It's gonna be your fault again when I have to go on a break. Oi. Give. Thanks. This is like more open world content than I have done in weeks because we were stuck in like the city for all the story quests. Yeah, not doing this now. Yoink.
Yeah.
My flower.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait.
You wanted us to go here? What
There's
is
no time to
wrong with
lose.
you?
Let's head inside.
I don't trust you anymore. Something's not right.
Hey, wait up!
Fly faster, Paimon. Or float. Will we be fine without? It's gonna be fine, isn't it? Let's wait for stamina a little bit. Okay, now we go. Okay. Give whatever it is now. Grey artifact. Thank you!
Let's dance.
Dodge this. Don't get frostbite.
Bad mushroom.
Up and away!
Freeze. Dodge this. Don't push your luck.
Swift is the swallow.
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Is this your home or something? are. Chests are always welcome. Ugh. You, on the other hand, are not. Stupid ruin god.
I'll protect us.
Come on.
Closing in.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Ouch.
Let the show begin.
No, 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 no.
Freeze.
Oh, no, 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 no. Ah. No. Stop this.
Dodge this. Freeze. Dodge this. What's the hurry?
Did I mention I don't like those?
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism. The door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
I was wondering if it actually would trigger for a moment because it didn't like do it immediately. Am I stupid? Did I fuck up? Someone was here recently. Why are the candles burning?
Further.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
Ugh, you.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here! I'll protect us. Flip and fly.
I think this is why they wanted me to take fire with me.
Cool it.
Up and away! Dancing in the wind.
It's gonna be fine. Razor just has to do more work then.
Cool it.
As soon as that thing gets its shield.
What's the hurry?
Closing in.
Ouch. That hurt.
Come on, we can do it.
Oi! Who do you think you are? See? That works.
Closing in.
Hear the final prophecy.
Oh.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Let's dance. Flip and fly.
Wow. Okay. There we go. Oh, you little shit. That fence isn't saving you.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
Okay.
What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of the Abyss.
Wow, you must be really
nope.
sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place. The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think of it as a way to
What
divide and
about
conquer.
you? I don't trust this.
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You risked your safety, and that of the Eye. That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
So you did not want us to meet, huh?
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on.
Follow the butterflies, yes?
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago? Why are they so calm all of a sudden?
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun.
At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now? It sounded so gentle. Could that voice be comforting the Hilichurls in some way? Oh, this is weird. Let's check if this is happening anywhere else.
Right. Search more Hilichurls. Hello.
Looks like the same thing is happening over here too. The Hilichurls are calm.
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love. Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, he whispered softly, "Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more."
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story. Well, now that the Hilichurls have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safe at least. Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back to Vimara Village before it's too late.
Ah, no teleporting. Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm technically still in a domain.
Grandpa Amadea, is everyone alright? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Thank you for your concern, but as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone, did you?
Hmm? Someone's gone missing, you say? Who would that be?
Huh? You know, the young guy from Vimara Village. The one you've been looking for all this time. You posted a commission with the Sumeru Adventurers Guild. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons commission.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much. I'm sure it's just my age making me forgetful again. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring to. Perhaps you should try asking someone else.
But how is that? All right. Thanks for your help, Grandpa Amadea. Something's definitely not right.
Oh, really? You
Just
think?
talked to Grandpa Amadea about the missing villager. There's no way he could have forgotten all about him just like that. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again? You're right. We should narrow down the possibilities first. Let's go ask someone else then.
Okay. Who? Just any random villager? Wait. Can I still climb though? No, I don't have to. Okay.
Someone's gone missing? Who?
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one you always used to chat with. He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said, then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing? Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone far.
Okay.
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
Don't think so. Oh no, not this again.
If this person only exists in people's memories, maybe we're in someone's memory right now.
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the leyline disturbances. We're in someone else's memory. Just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all.
Oh, you mean Lumines? Don't worry, she's gonna be silent soon
If
again.
someone only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same turf. But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Where should we go look for him? Who knows how long
Don't
this
need to
leyline disturbance is
remember
gonna
her
last.
voice.
We might not have that much time, and we don't even know whose memory this is. Good idea. That'll help us narrow things down.
Okay.
We pretty much figured out that the missing villager
If
has
the
the ability to...
strike will stop eventually before they recast her, maybe even her voice actor has forgotten her voice.
Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
There's a difference between memories that arise from lived experiences and those that are implanted into the mind. Perhaps it has something to do with time. Maybe not. If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. That would make it much harder to avoid suspicion.
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That must mean time isn't passing! That's the tell of the fake memories! The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something was off. Like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of day. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
The color of the sky coincides with the moment in time she described.
Oh, right! That's exactly what Atosa described!
Oh, come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly.
Or not at all.
Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely Atosa's memory. Yeah, that's where they'll be.
Ah, forgot. No map for me.
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have anything you want to share? It's okay if you don't. You could also just talk about what you think of me?
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and
Told you she has a
thoughtful
crush on
young
him.
woman. You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Oh, right. This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort
really?
to find me. So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back to the village then. Talk to you some other time.
Poor girl.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
Really?
Born into abject sorrow,
Is it not
he shall
obvious?
now become the loom of fate. You're Caribert Alberic.
Oh. You know me? That's quite the surprise. I don't believe I've met you before. Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw the me from back then. This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her, but I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else to talk.
Yeah, sure. Am I supposed to be able to read this? Because I'm not. Huh. Flying islands. That's a thing lately, isn't it? Okay, let's talk to him.
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world, after all. As you well know. It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this, and now, the time has finally arrived. Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the loom of fate. But despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the loom of fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction. In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion. The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the Loom of Fate. As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines. In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But, as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories. But it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world. Yes, I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation.
That's not really compensation at all, is it?
Its existence cost me my life.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a fair trade.
Ah, that. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but for you as well. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world. As if I had a chance at life. I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless? But I just couldn't accept it. I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me. Chief Amadia, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa. What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village. I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life. Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. One memory at a time. I know it sounds stupid. After all, my life ended a long time ago. Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up. I know. But there's nothing I can do to make them find me. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well, that's not possible for me. I know. Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end. Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The Loom of Fate has already been completed. No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning. Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he? His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the prince. He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. A very thorough plan. That's right.
But it didn't work out.
Because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
Ah.
Before you two entered that false location.
Traveler, wait.
Hmm?
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do that, we had to retrieve the eye.
Won't that kill you? Or like the leftover part of your consciousness then?
I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly have no idea what the Prince is planning. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist. In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture. In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least, has been achieved. You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory, after he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form. I suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish. To comfort me, my father told me a story, that this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster. That story managed to dispel my fears, even if just for a moment. My goal was simple: to use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form, when its ability to create memories was at its strongest, to implant a specific memory into the minds of the hilichurls. In that memory, I would tell them a story, just like my father did for me. It was a story of fairy tales and love. But more than anything, it was the story of us. I can't change
It's
the world.
actually pretty cruel that we've
Not when I lost the very right to
been
exist
murdering the people of Canria all
Implanting
this
those
time.
memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer. All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate.
And we will probably
In truth,
continue doing so.
That trace of my consciousness should
Because
have
they are the
dissipated
most
long
basic
ago.
enemy and they are everywhere.
My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time. But now, the bedtime
It's
story,
not like the game really gives us
finished.
a choice about that.
and it's finally time to rest.
Why does the story always have to be so sad?
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time.
Still don't trust you.
Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too.
Go to hell.
Well, how about a conversation?
Yeah, now all of a sudden. Sure.
The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by.
Listen, we've
Wouldn't
met
you agree?
multiple times and you never cared to talk to me. It's not real though. I almost can't believe it's real. It's not though. That's the point.
That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years. The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time before the heavenly principles awaken.
Yeah, I basically absolutely hate this part. Like, apparently they are asleep right now, right? So, the whole thing with Farina was for nothing. She suffered 500 years for nothing. Because they aren't even awake, they wouldn't have done anything. Like, wow. That's so cruel.
Yes. For 500 years now. Ever since the cataclysm in Kamaria.
Yeah, like,
there's
the
been
whole
no sign of activity.
500 years
Not
she
long
suffered
ago,
were,
you witnessed
like,
the
for
Hydra Archon
nothing.
destroy her divine throne. Yes, such a flagrant disregard for the rules. And still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the heavenly principles situation. However,
Yeah.
heavenly principles will
Like,
awaken.
They are so cruel
We
to
just
her
don't know
for
when
no
that will be.
reason. Just, oh,
Or
come
what
on,
might trigger
let's
it.
make this cute little girl suffer. Just to hurt our players' feelings or
You could say
something. I
that.
don't know.
Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful, even as a hilly churl. Seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the heavenly principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words.
I mean, we don't like them either, so yeah. Bless you.
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you. But for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now.
It's contagious.
One thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand.
Come
Why?
on, sneezing isn't scuff.
Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together. You told me
Honestly, if I
you
tried
wanted
to
find a
imagine
place in the
this
universe where
place,
that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me? Well, would you think of
if
that
I
as a
try to imagine
coincidence?
this scene or this place, I can only
miss you
imagine
too, Lurleen.
Meteon
As this
and
war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek
it's
that
like
final
literally
answer, I don't even know how
that.
to face myself sometimes. Let alone my own sister.
So we are we are Meteor, aren't we?
What's going on?
Kind of.
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari Bear gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here. Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
Don't
You're only
touch me.
telling me this now?
Still so sleepy. Paimon's head feels all fuzzy. Oh, Paimon will
Everything normal then, eh, Paimon?
So Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back here. Oh, and Dane came by just now. It looked like he was injured. He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were alright and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya. Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Kari Bear. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened. Wait, really? What a score! Well, what happened after that?
Well, no idea. Everything's gone.
Ah, there you are. Sleep well?
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the adventurers. So there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and he saw our missing villager. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. They looked like quite a happy family, apparently. And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long. Oh, and we also remembered his name, Kari Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner.
Yeah, it would. But we immediately would have known what's
Well,
up
I hope
then.
he's happy wherever he is. And we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
Seems
So,
like everyone
what's
thinks
with
Kari
his
Bear left the
girlfriend, not
That's probably for
girlfriend?
the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now. Paimon wonders how Atosa's doing.
Yep,
Maybe we should go check on her. If she
probably not so
hasn't
good.
remembered like everyone else, we can tell her what happened. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so she's probably at the tree. Come on, let's go talk to her.
Yay, I'm allowed to open the map again.
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I wanted to thank you. I was part of the search party, so I remembered what happened to Kari Bear now. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important. It's funny, but I have this feeling he told me the same thing. I just can't seem to remember when. I guess it doesn't really matter anyway. Life is made up of a series of memories. As long as I hold on to our time together, he'll always be a part of my life. I'm just happy I got to meet him. So, who cares what happens in the future, right?
Nope, she's definitely not alright.
Okay, I'll admit. I'm just putting on a brave face. I was dumped, wasn't I?
Oh, I'm sure
Otherwise,
he
why
would
would
have
he just
stayed
leave
with
like
you
that
if he
without
could.
saying goodbye? You don't need to comfort me. I'll be okay. It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day. Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promised I'd help Granny Jahiet with something, so I should head back. Goodbye.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now. Oh, right! Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with Kari Bear?
Yeah, no, because she can't remember.
A picture? Where'd that come from? Let Paimon see.
Why does she look so pissed? Mm. I don't want to talk to him. I'm angry. That's how she looks. Okay, let me see. Yep, this should be done, and this. Well, and the next part, sure, we have to say goodbye to the others in Fontaine, but it's Natlan now. First, let me do this though.
Add Astro. Add Astro. Thank you for complete.
There we go. And then, let me go on a quick break before we finally go to Natlan. Be right back. I'm back. Okay, wait, let me do this as well. I think that should be all of them. And then let's meet the Fontaine crew and say goodbye. And hope that the cutscene doesn't kill us. How it likes to do way too often.
Wow, time flies! Just like that, it's time for us to embark on the next phase of our journey! We need to head to Natland next!
Getting ever closer to SvetaSchnee.
Neverland called it a nation of dragons, but that description doesn't give us much to go off of. Exactly! Even when Inazuma was completely closed off, we still managed to run into people from there in other nations.
Yeah, one day, whenever that might
no
be.
humans in Natland?
Yes, yes. That look of surprise and excitement is perfect. Hold it right there. Now look at the camera and big smiles on 3. Ready?
Okay, just make sure you get Paimon's good side. Wait, hang on a minute. What's with the photo shoot, Charlotte?
Well, I heard you two were about to leave for the next part of your journey.
Isn't she always like
After
that
everything
though?
you did for Fontaine, the Steambird simply had to follow up on a scoop like that. Oh, I have a feeling we're going to be short on material once you're gone.
Oh, so you knew we were leaving. We don't need a big send-off. That's not really our thing.
Yeah, that's definitely not your style, but we got to thinking. And, well, a little change never hurt anyone, right?
We?
All those obstacles we overcame side by side. Feels like it was just yesterday. Don't be a stranger now, partner.
If you encounter any troubles along your journey, you need only let us know, no matter the distance between us.
Partings are inevitable, of course. But distance makes the heart grow fonder, right? One thing will never change, though. We'll always have the memories we made together during this time.
Oh, you poor little thing, Farina.
Already thinking about taking time off? Any excuse for a party, huh? But yes, you can count on us. We wouldn't let you miss out on all the fun.
Well, in light of your impending departure, shall we take a photo together?
Ooh, great idea! We even have a professional photographer with us. Charlotte, would you do us the honor?
Leave it to me. Just give me a moment to set the camera up.
I like her so much more when she's not playing her Archon act.
Oh, by the way, you're overthinking the whole Natland issue, Paimon. Natland has human inhabitants and its own unique culture, just like Fontaine. It's just that, because of their local customs, the native people choose not to leave. They're not unwelcoming to outsiders, though. People travel there for business and leisure alike, and usually return with nothing but good things to say. Many members of the Spina have visited in the past, too.
Well, that's a relief. Hopefully we don't get swept up in any major drama this time.
Well, given your experience and skill in that regard, I have no doubt you'll be able to overcome anything that comes your way.
Still, I hope you can avoid danger this time around. An uneventful trip might be a nice change of pace.
All right, I'm ready. Shall we? Well then, traveler.
Bon voyage!
Okay. Let's go to Natland then. Don't even remember why I was here actually. What did I do here? Did I need... Oh, I needed the boss for Lanyan, didn't I? Yeah, which doesn't really make sense actually, because she's a Liyue character, but yep, okay. That's why I was here.
Wow! So this is Natlan! So many strange mountains, and so many animals Paimon has never seen before! Huh. Doesn't look like there are any cities around here, though. Where should we start? Good idea! Finding people means we can learn information about the local Archon. And once we've met the Archon, we should have a better idea of what to expect during our journey. Well, Paimon hopes this one is easy to get along with. As long as we don't get on their bad side, we should be fine. Come on, let's keep following the road.
You are saying Nahida wasn't easy to get along with? That's rude. Oh, did I already
Whoa! Check out those colorful pictures on the
do the
walls.
quest with the
We gotta be
little
on the right track.
Saurian? Because it forced me to? Shit, this was all so long ago. Well, it's not main story, so it's fine. Should I not have? No. Oh wow, let's take this one. And finally meet Kachina.
I'm sorry, Kachina. I know it's not right for us to go back on our word like this, but Kempoa and I have to do well during this pilgrimage.
You can't seem to find other people
There
to
she
join our
is,
team. and
our
we
little
don't have
baby
time to sit around and
Vuklamat.
wait.
How we
But if you two
have been
leave,
calling
I'll
her.
be the only one left.
We really are sorry, but you still have plenty of chances. You're young, and you bear an ancient name on top of that. We're just ordinary tribal warriors with years of battle under our belt and no glory to show for it. Not to mention the physical toll of all that fighting. We're no longer in our prime.
We barely had a chance last time, remember? We can't expect a better result with even fewer people. Pilgrimage registration closes tonight. This is our last chance to switch teams.
Well, alright. I guess it is what it is. I just wish I was stronger. I'm nothing compared to
Oh.
the other ancient name
Wait.
bearers. But never
Gecko.
mind. Guess this is just par for the course as Uthabiti, huh? I'm
Think,
sure I'll figure something out.
This part
Well,
will make you
if we
very
do well this
happy.
time, there's still a spot for you at the victory feast.
Yeah, even though we're not participating in the competition together, we're still friends, aren't we?
Of course. Anyway, you guys should get going before it's too late. Go form a really strong team, okay? Guess I'll have to wait until the next pilgrimage. Looks like that little girl over there was just abandoned. Wonder what happened. Oh, she looks so sad, too.
No! Keep the water for Mulani!
Huh? Oh, gosh, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Wait, I haven't seen you around the tribe before. Are you travelers?
But I mean,
Yep, we
It's
just got to
probably
Natlan.
very hot here, so she should stay hydrated. That's true.
I'm Kachina. Utha Biti Kachina. Oh, that's something we call an ancient name. It's a tradition we have here in Natlan, although it's kind of complicated to explain. You can think of it like a title for now. If you're here for the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, you'll find out what they mean soon enough.
So, this pilgrimage, is that what you were discussing earlier?
Oh, yeah! It's a competition we hold every so often, where everyone competes to try and get the highest ranking. The competition receives tons of attention, so if you place highly, you're guaranteed instant acclaim, and you earn the right to take part in the Night Warden Wars. Basically, the winners become heroes, and that's pretty much everyone's goal around here.
Sounds like a massive fighting tournament or something.
Actually, kind of
Do you have
funny.
to be in a
Natlan
team to
seems to have
participate?
so much more like
Due to the
history and
sheer number of
backstory than the other
participants,
nations.
The pilgrimage is actually divided into 2 phases. Phase 1 is a team competition. Usually, an ancient name bearer serves as the team captain and leads their team in various battles around Natlan, with the goal of capturing Sacred Flame. Oh, and an ancient name bearer is just someone with one of those titles I mentioned earlier. Someone like me. Once the team competition is over, the participants from the winning teams qualify to take part in individual one-on-one matches.
Yeah, the scale seems pretty huge. Wait a minute. If ancient name bearers lead the teams, that means you must be a team
Oh
captain.
no, don't.
Sure am.
You're throwing salt in the wound.
I don't
That's
exactly
mean,
have
Paimon.
any team members anymore. The key to winning is in the strength of the team captain. That's what everyone says. But, the difference in strength between bearers can practically be night and day. So, their decision does make sense. I'd feel the same way if I were in their shoes.
I mean, you are still a child, though.
Ancient
What do
name
they
bearers have to
expect?
take part. It's our duty. So if no one wants to be on my team, then I'll just go it alone. At worst, I'm looking at a few extra scrapes and scratches. I'm not great at fighting, but I always manage to get back on my feet in no time.
Traveler, based on the direction
You
of
do
this
your
conversation,
ancient name proud,
Paimon
huh?
thinks it might be time for us to do our thing. Yep, time for the next phase of our journey to start for real.
What are you guys talking about? Sorry, didn't mean to freak out on you. I just, how should I put this? I really appreciate the offer. That's so unbelievably generous of you. But only people from Natlan are allowed to take part in the pilgrimage.
Oh, Paimon thought we could just join your team and fight our way to the top and then become heroes.
Aren't we already heroes, though?
It's alright. Really. I mean, no one's ever offered to join my team before.
They just wanna hug her.
Really?
We're all usually on good terms, but whenever pilgrimage registration rolls around, it feels like everyone starts avoiding me. They don't make eye contact or bring up the pilgrimage. It's like they're afraid I'll ask them to join my team.
Oh.
I probably don't even need to explain the reason. I'm too weak. It's pretty obvious there's nothing to gain from being on my team. That really doesn't matter to you?
Oh, don't you worry. The Traveler's strong enough for the 3 of us. Gods,
Yeah,
dragons,
because
giant
Paimon is
narwhals.
just a mascot,
She can
and
give
she
'em all a run
doesn't
for their
even
lore.
cheer for us.
Oh, I get it. You were able to overlook my lack of strength because you're confident in
She
your
just
own
screams
skills.
and eats our food.
That's right. We always try to help people out during our travels. That's what makes a true adventurer.
A true adventurer. You guys are really special. You know you're strong, but you don't take yourselves too seriously. That's
Oh no,
exactly
Paimon's
the kind
full of
person
herself.
I want to become. You're planning on staying in Natlan for a little while, right? Mind if I try to learn from you while you're here?
Learn from us?
Yeah, you know, like a disciple or a sidekick. You don't even have to teach me
Paimon is
anything.
my
Just
sidekick.
observe. I promise I won't be in the way. Besides, I can take you to see the sights and introduce you to Natlan in the meantime.
What do you think, Traveler? Seems like she really looks up to you. Oh, right! Didn't those people from earlier say the registration period was about to end? You don't need to focus on finding new teammates?
Don't worry about it. I wouldn't be able to manage it this close to the deadline anyway. I lose all the time. I'm used to it. Everyone around me is used to it. So it's fine. No one expects anything out of me. But if I manage to learn a thing or two from you, I might just pull off a win next time. Thank you! Who would have thought I'd get the chance to meet such impressive adventurers?
And she actually doesn't
Today
even
must be my lucky
know the
day.
half of who we are.
Well, come with me, you two. I'll show you where I grew up and introduce you to our tribe, the Children of Echoes. Hello!
There she is!
A member of the Children of Echoes. I adore green fruits and would love to become more strong, even though I'm still not much of a fighter. I should probably save all that for later, right? Then, are you hoping to go somewhere? I'm pretty familiar with these parts, so I can show you the way.
Okay. Wait! Regina, wait. Okay. Let's do this first. Then, yeah, I need more stuff. Kind of want to center a little bit though. Probably not even able to kill the boss alone though.
Whoa. That thing over there looks super intimidating. You sure it's not gonna fall off?
Don't worry. Our tribe works closely with stone. That's one of our symbols, actually. It's not going anywhere, I promise you. Many of our tribespeople love music and dance and have an amazing sense of rhythm. In the past, Outlanders have come here just to study our culture and exchange views.
Wait.
Like,
I'm sorry, Kachina. What?
Join the team?
Why? I already have. Why was? Okay.
The best
Weird.
rattan furniture is made from strands that are smooth, thin, and strong like silk. Furniture like that can be just as precious as a silver family heirloom.
Oh, okay, Yanlan.
Hey, it's Io! Come on, over here! Allow me to introduce you.
Don't even
This is
remember
Io,
how
my
I named
Saurian companion.
our Saurian.
He's also an important member of my family. He's saying hello. I think he likes you.
Saurian? So in Natlan, you consider Saurians to be part of your family?
Of course. Natlan is not only a nation of heroes, but also a nation of Saurians. They occupy an important place in every tribe. Outlanders always seem to think of Io as my pet, but that's not the case at all. Io and I go on adventures together, but he also has a Saurian family and a place to stay of his own. Sometimes he even brings his entire family over to eat at our house. The Children of Echoes have the closest ties to the Tepetli source, which are naturally very friendly to humans. That's how our relationship became what it is today. All Saurians have their own personalities, but I think calling them our companions pretty much sums it up.
They are basically all Beastmasters.
See? Io agrees with me.
Oh. Right.
You're
Fun.
so cute.
Think I named him the same everywhere.
Opinion too. Oh, what a sweet little thing. I think your friend here will get along with Io just fine. Alright, you two go have fun. I've got some important business to handle, and then I'll be right back. No mischief, okay? And you better not go leading your new friend astray, or I'm telling your parents.
It's actually not fair to Wanderer, because he's a way better character than Asahi is.
This is the most cherished and most sacred item in our tribe. It symbolizes the Wayab that protects us and grants us blessings. Wayab? Is that a god of some sort? Sort of. We believe the Wayab dwell beneath the earth, while the Pyro Archon hails from above. We hold regular gatherings here, actually. Our chief recounts and interprets dreams relating to our Wayab to decipher its will. The Wayab know the past and can foresee the future. Isn't that extraordinary?
Huh? Kachina, what are you doing here?
Chief! Oh, let me introduce you. This is Pakal, the chief of our tribe. Chief, these two just arrived in Natlan. They're super accomplished adventurers, and they're letting me stick by them so I can learn a thing or two.
Hello to you too.
Hello?
Kachina is a child of our tribe. Her safety is my responsibility. So I'll just come out and say it. I don't know how you met her, but I'm going to need you to prove your identity.
I don't think we have like documents or anything. Right.
A feeling
Naive
isn't going
little
to satisfy your
child.
parents, Kachina.
I like you, but you should be more careful.
We show you our adventurer handbook. It's where all our previous travels are recorded.
The people who belong to the Adventurers Guild are kind of a mixed bag. I prefer something more reliable. Huh? You're the traveler. And you're Paimon.
Yeah.
Paimon is a guide.
No,
Jeez, these
familiar.
rumors are getting
Fits
out of control.
perfectly.
Okay, maybe this one's not that bad. It does make you seem super powerful and mysterious, traveler.
Yeah, kind of.
Is there something special about those names?
You haven't heard?
Nope.
Learn well from her, Kachina. It's unlikely you've ever had a teacher of greater merit.
Really?
Well,
To earn
that was a
kind of
180.
praise from a chief?
Pretty fast.
You guys must be even stronger than I thought.
Apologies for not trusting your word.
Oh, don't worry about it. You were just doing your duty.
Well, Kachina's still young, so you can never be too careful. As for you,
And
Kachina,
naive.
isn't registration about to close? Why haven't you headed out yet?
Don't worry, Chief. I told my teammates to go ahead. I'll catch up with them in a bit. I may not be much of a fighter, but I am quick on my feet. Kachina's trying not to worry him, huh?
I see. Well, I hope I wasn't interrupting anything just now. If I did, just tell me where you left off, and I might be able to help with the explanations.
Let me think. I told them about the Wayab, so now's the perfect time to dive into ancient names. Good thing you're here, Chief. I don't think I could explain it very well. Oh, right! That word kept popping up in our conversation earlier. So what does it mean exactly?
Well, Natlan is a nation of heroes, whose valiant deeds are preserved and passed down over time in the form of stories. You can think of an ancient name almost like a label for these stories. By mentioning an ancient name, we remind ourselves of the epic sagas of heroes past.
For example, the most famous bearer of my ancient name fought in 27 Night Warden Wars.
That's a
By the
lot.
time he fought in his last one, he was already over 60 years old.
Okay.
Even though he wasn't quite where he used to be physically speaking, he still managed to achieve top rankings during the pilgrimage. Impressive, right?
Ancient names allow us to preserve the stories of the past. But they're also much more than that. Think of an ancient name almost like an heirloom passed down from generation to generation. Do you have your stone on you, Kachina?
Of course. Here, take a look. Whoa, that black stone looks so mysterious. It's like there's something shiny inside it.
The Wayup decide who is deserving of inheriting an ancient name.
I'm sorry.
Once a successor is selected, the name becomes theirs to bear, and their deeds are then preserved within it. As time passes, ancient names come to represent the heroic deeds of
If
more
I ever
and
make
more
it
bearers,
big, I'm the
and their
streamer
value
who's
becomes
known for
even
her
more
stream
profound.
sneezes.
In turn, the accomplishments preserved
It's
within
not
it
really
serve
what I
as
would
an
want to be
inspiration
known
the
for,
next
though.
generation of successors.
Just like me.
There will be fucking
I'm still
sneeze
not sure why
compilations
all
of me or something.
People. But if I didn't know the stories of all the past heroes, how they never stopped fighting, I probably would
No,
have given up a long time
don't.
ago.
I don't want a sneeze counter. Don't do
Then
this.
you're saying this stone doesn't have any actual power? Like it's not gonna make Paimon super strong or smart?
No.
None at all. And that is precisely how it exercises its unique value.
Think of it this way. If you become a hero because the heavens granted you strength, are your triumphs earned or given? Oh, Paimon gets it. If people start to ask those kinds of questions, the stories suddenly become a lot less inspirational.
Someone had this to say about ancient names. Our forebears carved miracles into obsidian rock, yet future bearers looked upon them and saw strength. The miracles of the past become the motivations of the present. The limitations of the past become the breakthroughs of today. That's more or less the gist of it. So there's no rush, Kachina. Many people struggle to understand the Wayup's judgment after receiving an ancient name. As long as you never stop trying to improve your abilities and surpass yourself, your time will come.
Thank you, Chief. I'll get it together, just you watch. Well, it's getting late. I've got to get to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. Right. I'm not sure where you're headed, but mind taking a detour with me? Is that where the pilgrimage is taking place? Yep. And outside of competition season, it's the place where our intertribal gatherings are held. Of course! She's the most important figure in the entire event. Sounds like a plan then. Let's go!
Well, if the Traveler and Paimon are with you, then I don't need to worry about your safety. Be on your way now.
Alright, we're off. See you later, Chief. I got so carried away just now, I didn't consider what would happen if our destinations were different. Luckily, that's
Don't
not the
really
case.
have a
Well,
destination,
I guess
though.
we just have to meet up after the tournament. You sure it's okay you didn't tell the Chief about your team? Chief Pakal's a really nice guy. If he knew the truth, he might even ask to join me. But he's not as young as he used to be, and he's got some old injuries that still bother him. He's not cut out for any more attempts. He'll find out what really happened when he sees me compete. I'm sure I'll get an earful for lying, but this is for the best. Yeah, your teammates left you high and dry and you made sure they didn't feel guilty about it. It's not their fault, really. The pilgrimage is extremely important to the people of Natlan. We all grow up listening to stories about the heroes of the past and dream of becoming warriors with the strength to defend our nation, not out of a selfish desire for glory, but to lend our strength to a greater cause. Anyway, don't worry about it for now. Once you witness the spectacle for yourself, maybe it'll all start to make more sense. It'll also be a great opportunity to experience our culture and history. Alright, time to leave our settlement. Let's head that way. Our last stop, the Statue of the Seven, is also in that direction. Let's go!
think I actually have that one. Wait. Is it above? Yeah, it's here. Can I reach you? Ah. Wow. I failed spectacularly. Okay. But I should be able to get there. Oh no. How many times will I miss this now? That's a good question. Oh, got it. Okay. Let's not embarrass ourselves twice. And give me a moment so I can mark it. Oi, Natlan, all the way over here. You this one? Yes. There we go. And well, just teleport to the statue. And immediately into the next cutscene.
The statue is so pretty. Is that what the Pyro Archon is like?
You betcha. Beautiful, effortlessly confident, and absolutely awesome.
It didn't work when you tried earlier either. Now we know that wasn't a fluke. What's going on here?
Huh? You can get elemental power from the Statue of the Seven?
This would have been such a good opportunity to show Katina how impressive you are. It's so weird that it's not working. There must be something about Natlan.
Aw,
Yeah,
I'd
it's
like
just
to
a little
see
bit
that.
different from the other nations.
Sorry, Katina. We got your hopes up for nothing.
No, it's all right. If anything, I'm even
We
more
can
curious
still
now.
show her the other
Are you
elements.
really able to gain elemental powers just by touching the Statue of the Seven? That's something only vision bearers can use. Could you show me? Only if you want to, I mean. No pressure.
Take it away, Traveler.
Wow! Different elemental powers, wielded by a single person! I've never even heard of something like that! Let me give it a try!
Oh.
Nope. Still just Geo.
Oh.
Anyway, I was right! You really are something special!
Just wait until you hear about our previous adventures. Ooh, what's that?
Can I have it as mount, please? I know the answer is no. But I want it.
Oh, that's a cuckoo soar. They fly high and fast, and they're always full of energy.
Paimon already made the connection, Traveler. You don't have to imitate her.
Oh, before I forget, we've got a pretty long trek ahead of us, so here, take this. They look like shiny little gems, don't they? Don't be fooled, though. It's actually candy. My mom made them.
Oh, you are going to
Always
be
ring a few when you
Paimon's
know I'm gonna be
best
out and about
friend.
for a while. A little boost of sugar can really come in handy in a pinch.
Woo! Paimon loves candy. Thanks.
My pleasure, my pleasure. I've got all sorts of bits and bobs on me. I'm sure they'll come in handy at some point.
Perfect. The exact teleport point I need. And next cutscene.
We've come a long way. How does a break sound?
Great idea.
Didn't we
All this
just
sightseeing
have a
is making
break?
Paimon hungry.
Paimon, you just ate candy.
Oh, are you all out of candy? I've got some more if you want. I've also got bread, drinks, fried rice, roasted apples.
Whoa,
Where
practically a
are you
cafeteria.
putting all that stuff? You don't even have like
Bringing a lot
a
of stuff with me,
backpack or
as
anything.
my mom always says, it pays to be prepared. They only come in handy every so often. But hey, better late than never, right? Huh? Is everything okay, Traveler? Seems like you've got something on your mind.
Yeah, that was so weird. It has to mean something,
Let
don't
it
you think?
go.
Actually, you know what? It could be because our Archon is different from the rest.
Different how?
Well, I heard that other nations' Archons live a long time and belong to a class of extremely powerful beings known as gods.
Yes.
And that's not the case in Natland?
Not at all. Every Pyro Archon in Natland was an ordinary person before taking on the role.
Huh? A human becoming an Archon? Is that even possible?
I don't think she listened to Venti. Because he literally said back all the way back in the beginning of the story in Mondstadt that any human with a vision could ascend to an Archon. So yeah. Paimon didn't listen to him.
You find it hard to believe too, huh?
No, I don't
So
actually.
That's not normal then? I guess I've just gotten used to how things are here in Natland.
Well, based on what we've seen, that's not usually how it works. It can't be that easy for a human to become an Archon, right?
Pretty sure the Pyro Archon's the only one who can answer that. I do know this, though. Even after becoming the Pyro Archon, the person in the position still grows old and requires rest. The statue of the Seven may look a lot like our current Archon, but that has to be a coincidence. Countless people have held that title over the years.
It's called foreshadowing,
also
actually,
mention,
Katrina.
The pilgrimage is actually how we select the Pyro Archon. Anyone can claim the title, you just have to prove your strength.
So the contest is all about how strong you are.
That's right. We believe performance in battle is the most comprehensive test for a future Archon. Plus, when someone emerges victorious, it's hard to argue with the results. Our current Archon achieved an overwhelming victory. The result was obvious from the beginning. Don't just take my word for it, though. Even the tribe elders said they've never seen an Archon with such strength before. But it's just as Chief Pakal said. Today's limits are tomorrow's breakthroughs. Our future Archons will go from strength to strength.
Okay, Paimon's gonna ignore the whole human becoming an Archon thing for now. It's just, if she's really that strong, do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing for us? If you think back to what happened in Inazuma.
We aren't planning to make her an enemy.
Our Archon's a wonderful person and very welcoming to guests. I think you'll get along great.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like we're planning on causing trouble either.
No, it's the other way around.
It'll
Trouble
all work out.
always finds
You'll be
us.
there soon enough.
Alright, Paimon's just about ready to... Huh? What's that?
Oh, we call this a phlogiston chisleth. Good things happen if you infuse it with phlogiston. Sorry to disappoint, but only people from Natland can use that power.
Really? Is that so? Nope. I guess not.
Wait. You can use it too? How? That was amazing! I don't even know what to say.
Hi? Hello,
Wait,
big
look
guy.
behind you. Something's coming. What do we do? Is something after us? Should we get ready to fight?
We're fine. This here is Toto. Hiya, Toto. It's me, Kachina.
looking lively today. Did the chisel floor you over here? Warm, isn't it? Oh, so it was just a friendly saurian. Wait, is that a saurian? Nope, that's a long-necked rhino. There's quite a few of them around here, and Toto's the friendliest and gentlest of the bunch. He's always hanging around these parts. I swear he does it just to show off to any outlanders that might come this way. Don't let his size fool you, though. He's just a big softie.
Hello, Toto.
What does the crouching mean? That's an invitation. He's offering us a ride. Paimon's not so sure about this. It's kind of scary, don't you think?
No, it's definitely fine.
Oh, good point. You guys have fun with that then. Paimon will just float alongside.
Can we keep him, please?
Wow, the sightseeing is even better from up here. The higher the
Can't you
vantage point,
just
the better
float
the view.
up and look
Are
anyways?
you and Toto close, Kachina? Yep. When I was little, my parents and I went to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame to buy a bunch of different fruits, but the cart we were using to transport them flipped over on our way back. Toto wasn't even half his current size back then, but I still burst into tears when I saw him approach. I was afraid he was going to eat all the berries and sunsettias and leave none left for me. In the end, though, he didn't eat a single one, and even chased off a few other saurians looking to snatch a few for themselves. After that, he used his big head to help get our cart right side up again. I've been bringing him fruit ever since. Oh, and I was the one that named him Toto, actually. With the sheer amount of food he can eat, he pretty much grew like a weed. Before I knew it, he was already this big.
That's a happy roar.
Oh, look over there! That's our destination! The Stadium of the Sacred Flame. You can let us off here, Toto. Thanks for the lift. It's an easy walk from here, so I say we head the rest of the way on foot. It'd be quite the trek for Toto otherwise. That's true, especially considering his size. Well, see you later, Toto!
Okay, let's go and meet Gecko's girlfriend. Need to walk a little bit back here.
We made it! I'm supposed to meet some friends here, but... I don't see them anywhere. Maybe they're not here yet. Open your eyes, Slowpoke!
No, no, not you!
This entire time. I've already lost track of how long you've kept us waiting.
Go away.
Listen here, you. It's not just Kanish and Moalani's time you're wasting, but mine, too!
I don't care about you.
What the heck? That's a strange-looking saurian. Or, wait, is it even a saurian?
Take it down a notch, all right? You don't even know some of these people. Just because Kachina's too nice to get mad at you doesn't give you an excuse to be rude to her.
And what are you gonna do about it? You think you're the boss of a...
Bye.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
There he goes. Only thing
Alright,
it's missing is
time out for now.
Team
Sorry about that.
Rocket's
Aw, you didn't have to
sentence
do
they
that.
do when they fly
Just
away.
not much of a filter, that's all. I don't mind.
He got what
And
he
here
deserved.
she is.
Let's just hope the lesson sticks this time.
Moalani, there you are.
Looks like you made some new friends. And here I was worried you ran into trouble on your way here.
Hello, Paimon's Paimon.
Did he fall asleep or can he admire his girlfriend?
A traveler, you say? You came at the perfect time. The pilgrimage is a sight to behold this time of year.
I don't see your teammates with you, Kachina.
Okay, well
Where
then
are they?
he's still admiring her in his dreams, I guess.
They went to join teams with a better chance at winning.
So you're saying you've been ditched? Again.
I don't even know if
give them
they
an advantage during the
revoiced
team
him
stage. It all
already
comes down
because
to
it's
individual
been
strength
so
sooner or
long
later.
that I don't even remember his voice.
Well, I couldn't even promise them we would make it through the team stage. The outcome of the team stage usually depends on the ancient name bearer, after all.
Hey now. There's not a single person here that can promise their team victory. You're putting too much pressure on yourself. Besides, you're not lacking in strength at all. You just need a bit more confidence. You were only 3 victories short of reaching the Night Warden Wars last time.
Wait, so if the pilgrimage is like a national sporting competition, then what are the Night Warden Wars?
The former is a battle of skill. The latter is a real war. A war against our eternal enemy, the Abyss.
So they're here too. Well, wait a second. You're saying the prize for winning the pilgrimage is the chance to go to war?
Yeah,
Not too
sounds
far off.
straight, right?
That's why it's called the Night Warden Wars. The pilgrimage chooses the strongest
Oh,
warriors
no.
among the tribes. And those warriors fight to repel the Abyss in defense of
They
our
don't
homeland.
want you to
Their
look
names
at
and
her.
deeds are then recorded in epic tales
That's
passed down over
mean.
time. That is the highest honor you can achieve in Natlan. Yes, but that's the nature of war. It's territory. Resisting the Abyss is our duty.
Is it for me
we're
or
not
is
alone
it
in
for
this
her
fight.
now?
We also have the blessing of our Archon, which allows for our safe return.
It's something we call the Ode of Resurrection, which does exactly what it sounds like,
Okay.
basically.
Resurrect people, you mean?
Yep. So it's not so scary, really.
Hi!
Blessing
Hello!
gives us the courage to keep moving forward.
Thanks so much for the raid.
Let's go register. We don't have
Hi!
much time.
Welcome everyone,
Wait,
hello!
what about you, Kachina? You're not really planning on competing solo, are you?
Hi!
We really wish we could
How
help,
was your
but
stream?
We're not from here, so it doesn't seem like we can take part.
There's no threshold to the number of participants. With the sheer number of teams, it's practically guaranteed chaos. No matter how strong or
Thanks for the
experienced
follow.
warrior, victory is never assured. In a situation like that, it's always better to have someone to watch your back.
Oh, how about
You
this?
need to go and
When
take
you
a
register,
rest.
kindly ask
It's
if
totally
these people
fine.
have special permission to participate.
Otherwise,
Odds are the answer will be
how was
no,
your stream?
So if that doesn't work,
How are you
well,
all?
I only have a few teammates this time. If someone else could take them, then
You're not
Oh.
asking me to lead your team, are you?
look at you, mind reader. So, what do you say?
Thanks for the
Will
follow.
practically be an upgrade for my teammates.
Fine by me, but doesn't that leave you and Kachina as a team of 2?
Actually, didn't
There's a
really
world of
try
difference
that.
between that and flying
Since
solo.
I have
Besides,
only
we're a
4
formidable
stars.
duo.
Since we aren't
I
doing
bet
any
anything so will
event
win. Two
wishes
is always
like the
better than
title
one,
says.
right?
Oh, you mean us?
Oh, thank you. I actually made it myself.
You're right. 2 is definitely better than 1.
It's just like the old saying we have here in
Oh,
Natlan.
Abyss would be
No one
such
fights
a
alone.
challenge here. So I
But
basically just did
what
the
if I
flaws
drag
you
you
need to do
down?
for the free characters.
Listen to yourself.
And then never
You'd be
touched it
hard-pressed
again.
To find someone in Natlan who can beat us when we're together.
Hearing you say that does make me feel a little more confident.
I mean, I can show you as
Still,
soon as the cutscene is
Teams
over.
really contain more than one ancient name bearer. People are definitely gonna think of us as cowards.
The rules don't forbid it, so who cares what they think? It's not like they left us any other option.
Well, I'll leave you to break the news to your soon-to-be former teammates. I'm not good at stuff like that.
Oh, I know. They deserve to hear it from me anyway. Just give me a second, you guys. We can go sign up together once I'm done.
Okay, here. Here you go. This is all I have. So, most of them are free. And yeah, I think the only one I actually got from a pull was him, I think. Yeah, that's totally fine. Thank you again so much for the raid, and have a good rest. Let's see. Yeah, it totally is. Actually, as you can see here, I didn't even do my ascension stuff because I don't have artifacts or anything. So I just thought, you know what, I'm not gonna do the ascension now. I need to build the characters a little bit more before I do that.
Let's wait
But
for
I
Mulan
hate
here.
farming artifacts.
Did you see the flags at the front gate when we entered? Oh yeah, there were flags, weren't there?
The only wishes I actually do are the standard ones that you get gifted.
Tribal flags.
And I haven't done many of those since I've been just grinding the main story
Why the sudden
and
tour
not
guide
doing
routine?
all the optional stuff.
I said I'd introduce
And
you to Natlan, and we've got
I
nothing
did
better
get
to do,
a
so I might as well deliver on
5-star really early on,
Fair enough.
but it was a weapon. So yeah.
I'm from the Scions of the Canopy. We live high in the mountains and have the closest ties to the Yumkasaurs.
My friend Mualani belongs to the people of the Springs, a seaside tribe. The scenery over there is beautiful, and you can find some really tasty fish. That just leaves the Flower Feather Clan, the Masters of the Nightwind, and the Collective of Plenty. If we get a chance after the pilgrimage, I'll be sure to show you around.
Well, if we're talking tribes, allow me to stand in for our chief and welcome you on behalf of the people of the Springs.
Mualani, you're back! We were just talking about you.
Everything settled on my end. My teammates took it unbelievably well, actually. Your reputation is really something else, Kanich.
They probably just didn't see any drawbacks to your proposition.
We're saying the same thing here. You, my friend, are a formidable competitor, and they recognize that. Anyway, thanks for waiting, you guys. Let's go register.
Hello there. Here to register for the pilgrimage?
That's right. I wanted to ask, though. These two travelers are very interested in the competition. Any chance they could take part?
I'm sorry, but only
Yeah,
people from
we
Natlan
already
are
knew
eligible
that.
to participate.
You couldn't make an exception just this once? This traveler is a renowned adventurer. She's more than skilled enough to participate, and I'm sure the audience would be interested in seeing what she can do.
It's not that simple, Miss Mualani. Even a single exception sets a dangerous precedent for countless interested parties in the future. The purpose of the pilgrimage is not only to select strong warriors, but also to collect contending fire from the battles. This is the fire that fuels the sacred flame. Natlan is only safe from the invasion of the Abyss, while the sacred flame burns eternal.
Oh, so there's another purpose for the tournament.
That was the initial purpose, actually. Every participant, whether they win or lose, contributes to the defense of our nation. That's what makes it such an honor to take part.
Exactly right, Mr. Kanich. Contending fire can only be produced in battles between people of Natlan. Outlander participation would inhibit the production of this fire, which could in turn jeopardize the sacred flame.
Oh, so it all comes down to the contending fire.
You live in this nation and you didn't know?
You can still enjoy the event from the stands. I'll try to get you some good seats.
That would be great! Tourists like us are better suited to being spectators anyway. Bill, there's something Paimon was
Yeah,
wondering,
we don't always have to fight. It's nice to just watch for once, isn't it?
You read Paimon's mind, Traveler. Why doesn't everyone just fight together? You know, since you can bring them back to life.
The power of resurrection has its limits. For starters, the ode only works
Boo,
on those who bear
boring.
an ancient name.
That's also why ordinary people who emerge victorious in the pilgrimage aren't sent to fight the Abyss. It's for their own protection.
Although, they're still afforded the same honor as those who triumph over the abyss in battle.
That brings us to the other condition for resurrection. Not much to this one, actually. Just one word. Victory.
Victory?
The victors shall burn bright, while the losers must turn to ash. Only those who triumph over the abyss earn the right to be revived. Defeat in battle not only means death, but also the destruction of your ancient name, preventing it from ever
Why
being inherited
do you
again.
need to be
The
resurrected
tales of
if
the
you win,
vanquished are
though?
eventually forgotten, and an ancient name cannot survive when the
Doesn't really make
stories of
sense,
its
huh?
bearers are lost to time.
Yeah, they won, right? Isn't it the defeated ones who need reviving?
Yes, she thinks like me.
You have to think about it at the team level. For example, 5 representatives will be sent to repel the abyss this time. Even if 4 of them were to perish,
5
the
seems
Ode of
so little,
Resurrection would
though.
still take effect. All you
I mean,
need
we
is for
know
one
how the
person
abyss
to return
is.
victorious.
Because every victory is a building block of our legacy.
Of course, the team needs to be strong enough for that to be the case. Otherwise, the price of failure is still very high. That's why the first stage of the pilgrimage is divided into teams, to instill in us the importance of working together. No one fights alone. That is what we believe. A lone warrior is one whose defeat is final.
This all sounds pretty dangerous.
Oh, you think war sounds
Well, that axiom
dangerous,
is meant to be a
Paimon?
warning as much as a source of inspiration. Danger is always present, but together,
Yep, that's
we can
obvious,
move
isn't it?
forward, united in the knowledge that behind every hero charging into battle lies the support of all of Natlan as well as our Archon. Not to mention, the Abyss isn't an enemy with a concrete form. We're often just dealing with the fallout of its scheming.
I've actually fallen in battle before. I spent some time wandering the realm of the Wyab. It was unlike anything I'd ever experienced before.
The realm of the Wyab? Does that mean the Wyab exists somewhere in Natlan?
Hard to say. The realm's not somewhere you can access by ordinary means.
Shadow Realm.
Very few people are capable of establishing a mental connection with the Wyab. We call this realm the Night Kingdom, a mysterious liminal space between the body and mind, life and death.
The fact that you were resurrected at all.
Oh no,
is the
you are
worst thing in
back.
the world.
Then
Shush.
releasing you from
Go
your
away
timeout has
again.
gotta come in at a close second.
You would do well to speak with reverence of the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula-How! Lest you live to
Don't
regret.
even look like a
If you're
dragon.
done arguing, your registration is now complete. It all went fairly quickly, considering we all know each other. Now, I just need to register your team members according to their name cards, and you'll be all set. In the meantime, you can all go rest at the hotel. As usual, dinner and lodging for tonight are free.
Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. All food and entertainment before tomorrow's matches are on the house, courtesy of our Archon. Family and friends included, which means you both get in on it. Come on, let's go have some fun!
Fun. Can I? Okay, that's closest, probably. Let me check. Oh, okay. Do actually have a few. Still not enough though, since you need like tons of them here for even like one upgrade.
Dig in, you guys. Eat as much as you want. These dishes are all local
Oh, you don't have
specialties.
to
There's more
tell
where
that
this
to
came from,
Paimon
too, so don't be
twice.
shy. Let's feast until the bill gives the Archon a heart attack.
Don't be dramatic.
Who's paying?
The Pyro Archon is very generous, even if it does cause some trouble for all the hotel workers and volunteers. Speaking
Oh,
of trouble,
the Archon
I've
is
locked
paying.
Hao away
Okay,
from
okay.
him, so you don't have to worry about him being a nuisance.
Wait, isn't that a little harsh?
No, it's
Nah,
not.
Kenichi and Hao are always like that. Everyone
Lock
has
that
their
thing
own
away.
unique way of getting along with their Saurian companion. What's got you all down in the dumps, Kachina? You don't have to worry about tomorrow. I'll be with you every step of the way.
I know. Everything's fine, really. I'm just nervous. I can't keep using my age as an excuse. I have to get stronger. I have to prove to people that I'm not trying to avoid the Night Warden Wars.
You don't have to prove anything to anyone. You know your own heart. So stop beating yourself up over other people's opinions. If they don't think you deserve to bear your ancient name, they can take it up with the YUB. Trust me, Kachina. The YUB see something special in you.
I just hope it's not the fact that I can take a few punches.
Oh.
Yeah,
No.
I'm on a
Poor
7
Kachina.
or 8 pilgrimage losing streak. My ranking has been improving little by little, but still no wins.
To be honest, losing 7 or 8 times isn't even a lot. Maybe other people can't see your improvement, but your performance still isn't something to scoff at.
Yeah, didn't you say you got really close before?
It's just... what if I don't even make it through the team stage this time?
Hey, have a little faith, will you? You've got me on your team.
Yeah, you're not fighting
Stumble,
alone.
And I'll be there to get you back on your feet. Run into someone you can't beat, and we'll face them together. I know you've never tasted victory, but you trust me, don't you?
Alani.
Oh no!
You're the best. I trust you. I definitely do. And you're right. I've got to pull myself together. I still don't know why the YUB chose me to inherit an ancient name. But I can't be the only bear who's ever felt this way. If they can keep at it, so can I.
Not to mention, the fact that your ancient name has survived until now means all your forebears managed to honor its meaning. Otherwise, it would be lost to us by now, shattered by defeat in battle.
That's right! And you'll have us rooting for you too!
No. It should be the other way around. I was clearly the one who asked to learn from you. But still. Thanks, you guys. Jeez, now I'm crying again. Everyone has been so nice to me today. I'll win this time for sure. I won't let your support go to waste. Oh, right. I should eat something. My mom said I need to keep up my strength for tomorrow.
Nice to see your game face back, Kachina.
Still think it's like actually really cruel.
Thanks for encouraging her, you two.
Like send the
It's easy for
children
people
to
only see
war.
how she has a lot to learn, so it isn't often that she meets people willing to treat her with patience.
Don't you worry. We've seen how kind and hardworking she is. We can already tell she's a wonderful person.
Now you made her cry
Take it
again,
easy.
Paimon.
You're getting tears in your food.
I'll pour you all some drinks. I brought some homemade fruit juice. Let me just go grab some cups.
She even travels with homemade juice?
The food on the table is
Kachina's backpack is
dangerous.
practically a
Now I'm
bottomless
getting
pit.
hungry.
Got everything.
That's true, but she definitely only offered us some so she could go find somewhere to cry for a little while.
Seems like you two really look out for her.
She's like a little sister to me, you know? She's already so talented. She just needs that one decisive win to convince her of it. And I have a feeling this is the one. This could be the win that finally gives her that confidence.
Why are you so sure? Is that what happened to you?
Oh, no. I was just born confident.
Mulani's being modest. She's already a 3-time veteran of the Night Warden Wars. Came out on top each time. And she's never had to be resurrected.
Wow, that's amazing!
Nah, it's no big deal.
She's
The opponents I had to
modest.
face were pretty tame, that's all. Ooh, no wait, that makes it sound too unimpressive. Either way, the challenges haven't been that difficult so far. But I'd love to fight alongside Kachina and experience the glory of victory together. The flowers, the applause.
Paimon gets it. That's how Paimon and the Traveler are too.
You aren't actually fighting alongside me, though.
Of course! Just think about it, Traveler. Where would you be without your guide?
Right, that's the same as helping me
Better
fight.
try them while they're still fresh.
It's not Paimon.
Feeling better now,
It's
Kachina?
not.
Me? I'm totally fine. Really, I promise. That was just nerves earlier. I'm gonna get some meat in my system, then head out to get some exercise. Wanna be nice and loose for the tournament tomorrow.
I'll
You
come with
got
you.
this.
Just don't go overboard,
Oh well.
okay?
I have
The last thing we
got
need is
this
for someone
because
to
I need to
oversleep.
play you.
We've got an early day tomorrow.
If only we had a friend who never oversleeps.
All right, fine. Make sure you guys are up on time.
Attaboy. I knew you'd catch on.
So full. I'm so sleepy. We should get a good night's sleep before the competition.
Do I have to? I think I just... No. Oh. Meeting her is actually optional. Okay. Why did I never actually notice that the last times I did this? No, we will meet her. Is it your last one? Okay, wait, let me drink. There you go. There's this water obsession. This girl here. Not you, Kachina.
Kachina! Oh, it's you two. I just finished training with Mualani. What's up?
Well, you worked so hard to introduce us to Natlan, we wanted to return the favor.
Wow, you guys are exactly like Kachina described. No wonder she's already your biggest fan. Guess I should make
We have a
myself scarce,
fan
though.
now.
Kachina was the one who helped you out all day, so I don't want to intrude on your secret teachings.
No secret about it.
What do you mean? Observation?
Yeah, the person who hits the hardest isn't always the one who wins.
Oh, I think I get it. You're saying, fight smarter, not harder. Having the strength to win is just as important as knowing the right strategy.
Atta girl, Kachina! Exploit your opponent's weaknesses while maximizing your own strengths, and you're sure to find opportunities to turn the tides in your favor.
You're right. I just need to focus. When I get nervous, I forget to assess the situation and end up rushing in without a plan. Mind sticking around a little longer, Mualani? I want to try out some new moves.
Sure.
Thanks for taking the time to teach me, you two. I won't let you down.
We actually didn't do that much though. Okay. Time skip it is. Yep, that should do it. Should have probably gone back to the stadium first, maybe. Nah. It's fine. No. This should get me the closest again. Yes. There we go. Well, let's do this.
Morning, Paimon.
Looks like everyone's here right on time. Good to see that no one overslept.
Says the one who only made it because I was there to get you.
How? Not so loud. You're gonna give me a headache.
Oh no.
Well, if you don't do well today, we know who to blame now, don't we?
That's good. I like that.
Talk to me, Kanich. I help you wake them up, make sure everyone's on time, and do I get a thank you, a how?
No, you don't.
Mualani's right, though.
Hopeless. Every last one of you. Alright, moving on. How did you sleep last night, Kachina?
I had some nerves at first, but my bed was great. I fell asleep the minute my head hit the pillow.
That's good to hear. Maybe you handle stress better than you know.
The competition's about to start.
Maybe she was
Did
just
everyone eat
very,
something?
very tired and exhausted.
A little. Didn't want to overdo it.
Oh no! We were so busy focusing on the tournament we forgot to buy something!
I thought that might happen. Here, I brought you some. No thanks necessary. I'll treat you to something even better once.
Attention, everyone! The tournament is about to begin.
What?
All contestants proceed to the venue. I repeat, all contestants proceed to the venue.
Well, I'd say more, but that's our cue. The opening ceremony is what kicks everything off. You should be able to see Kachina and me from the stands. We're counting on you to cheer us on.
Don't you worry! Paimon's gonna cheer so loud, you'll hear it across the stadium!
Oh, I don't doubt that.
Thanks, you two.
That's one thing Paimon is good at.
Well,
Screaming.
See you later.
Okay, bye-bye!
Okay,
Attention everyone! The tournament's about to begin! All spectators, please take your seats. I repeat, all spectators, please take your seats.
Oh, that's our cue! Wow, we've definitely never witnessed a competition of this scale before. Let's go in once you're ready.
Entering the Stadium of the Sacred Flame, you won't be able to leave the arena once the tournament begins.
yes, yes. Let's do it. It's not like we have anything else to do anyways.
The pilgrimage of the return of the Sacred Flame is a competition with a long, storied history. Countless hopefuls have gathered here today, each vying for the same prize, the right to serve their homeland in the Night Warden Wars. Before we begin, allow me to remind everyone of the rules. Today's tournament begins with the
This is
team
basically
stage
just for
before
us.
advancing into individual competition. Each team
Plain
will
to the
board a
player
hot
again,
air
how this all
balloon,
works.
which will land at a random location. Contestants must search for fire towers within the contest grounds, accumulate contending fire through combat, and bring a sufficient amount back to the stadium. Defeat in combat, departure from the contest grounds, and running out of time all lead to elimination. Only the strongest teams will be able to withstand the onslaught of battle and return to the arena, blazing fire in hand. Only those who emerge triumphant in the team stage earn the right to take part in the individual battles. The outcome of these one-on-one matches not only affects the contestants' individual scores, but also determines their next opponent. After many rounds of battle, the contestants with the top 5 rankings will get the chance to take part in the Night Warden Wars. Now, let us welcome our Archon as she delivers the opening address.
Well, she definitely acts like a rock star, doesn't she?
Skill, strategy, fortune, form. Many factors influence strength, but victory never lies. The pilgrimage is not merely a trial to determine the strongest among us, but also a stage upon which to showcase your individual growth. Today marks the beginning of yet another legendary saga, one written in the triumphs of the victors. So, without further ado, let the games begin!
So that's the Pyro Archon? Is it just Paimon, or does she seem kind of intimidating? Kachina said she was friendly and welcoming, but, how did she come to that conclusion? Yeah, but it would be kind kinda rude to bother her during the pilgrimage, don't you think?
Yeah, we are not doing that.
We should wait for a better time. Oh, look! It's Kachina and the others!
Well, folks, it's clear the contestants are already raring to go. The teams will now board their hot air balloons and make their way to the competition grounds.
Chaska! Chaska!
Yeah! Cool girls! Do it! Kick their butts, Itsna!
Go, Mualani, go!
You can do it, Kachina!
And the crowd goes wild! The hot air balloons are about to ascend. Contestants, prepare yourselves to take flight! Remember the rules. The balloons will take you to random locations, and your battle starts the moment you land. Best your competition, collect sacred fire, and bring it back to the stadium. Good luck, everyone!
Okay. I know, we need to do this now.
Guess this is where we're starting.
Two characters
Let me
I'm not
see.
used to playing.
Seems
Yay!
pretty quiet around here. Looks like we get to ease ourselves into combat today. Let's head that way. We don't need to worry about avoiding other teams. Anyone that crosses our path can kiss their chances goodbye.
Okay, I'll follow your lead.
Just remember, don't hesitate. The team matches are all about keeping the energy up. So let's do it!
And with that, the pilgrimage is now underway. Time for the contestants to
There
give
we
it
are.
Ooh,
Oi.
a fire tower! And an unoccupied one from the looks of it.
Well, let's try to get
Be
it
on the lookout
then.
for an ambush. Careful, we've got company!
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Looks like we've got ourselves an easy start.
Perfect timing.
Why do I?
We've got to fight to generate
That's how it
potential
works,
fire
okay.
in the first place. So let's go. Winner takes all. Loser gets lost. Let's round him up. Out of the way, I get blown away.
Carving waves!
This was
Really have no idea how she works.
Off we go! Shockwave! We won!
We're just getting started. Grab the fire and let's head to the next spot.
Currently in the lead, we have Chaska, one of the contestants from the Flower Feather clan, really leaving her competitors in the... Amaru has taken out 6 contestants in a row! What a legendary competitor! But can his hot streak continue?
Yeah, well, I will probably never get used to her because I'm not
aren't you two
pulling
an
for
interesting
her
duo?
on like
How did these monsters
none of
make it
my
onto the ground?
accounts.
It's part of the tournament. If you can't handle a few monsters, how are you supposed to repel the abyss? Why don't we handle these monsters first? Then we can battle it out between ourselves.
Ouch.
Huh. Your skills aren't half bad. But I think we're quite good.
Nicely done, Kachina!
We actually beat a legend!
Come on, don't just stand there.
Eh,
Let's grab the fire and
Get
go.
down from your shark. Hey.
Mualani and Kachina have already eliminated several favorites for the win!
I knew someone would show up. Hand over the
Let's
sacred
hope you
fire
put up
and
a
no
good
one gets
fight.
hurt.
Actually, like, Gina more from like play style. I just
Would you look at this? 2 favorites for the win.
besides like
Itsna
her
and
Q,
Unkonga
I really
have run
don't know
into
what
each
to do
other.
with Mualani.
Looks like it's gonna be an early goodbye for one of these formidable competitors.
Oi, no,
This mountain's
I know,
huge.
but let's just get rid of them
Really all the
first.
way up there? Took forever to make it to the top.
Just leave it to me. I'll get us up there.
Didn't really ask, actually. Just I'll be relieved if I don't have to play her anymore. Let's put it like that. Fine with like killing them with Kachina's Beyblade thingy. Oh, now I need to wait because I needed to go up there, I think. Go on. Yeah. Yay!
We made it! Great work, Kachina! Glad I could help! An empty fire tower. We're too late.
Darn it! Close!
And another competitor crosses the finish line. Beyond Sun from the Collective of Plenty, certainly living up to some lofty expectations.
This was new.
Kachina, is that you? I'm
Do
sorry
I
about this.
have
but
to
since
get
we
rid
ran
of
into
you?
each other, I can't just let you pass. If you want glory, you'll have to go through me.
Every minute that passes, fewer and fewer contestants remain in play. The remaining competitors need to hurry if they want to make it out of this stage.
Also, I can't
Hold it
heal
right there.
really.
That
Since
fire
I
is mine.
well, maybe with food, but like I don't have a healer in this team.
Check, and I'm more than happy to oblige.
They're going up.
I'd like to see you try. Hey, let's work together. Good idea. No way I'm letting you fool around. Let's go.
Need a surfboard? Carving waves!
Let's round them up.
Last chance, Billy!
Tide rises.
This was new.
Let's finish this next time.
This was new.
Right here. Yeah.
Let's ride! Let's shred, Sharky!
Be
Collected
the
enough
last
sacred fire.
one, yes.
Still doing all right, Kachina?
Yep, all good.
Can I? Okay.
Uh-oh, we're running out of time. Wait, there's Spirit Way over there.
Oi.
We can ride it back.
That's basically the only thing she's good for me.
We really lucked out. Just grab onto me, Kachina.
But well,
I'm
she's
not sure if you
just
remember,
not
but
my
people
playstyle
from
in
my tribe can
general.
ride spirit ways over great distances. It's all smooth sailing from here.
Thanks, Milani.
Hey, what are you thanking me for? We won as a team. There's no way I could have taken on that many people without you. Have a little faith in yourself. You're already a great warrior. Oh, those were some steep curves. Not scared, are you?
I'm fine. I don't scare easily. Not after that last ride you took me on.
Oh, yeah. Back when we first met, right? I accidentally knocked over your piece of cake, then offered to take you Spirit Way surfing to make up for it.
Actually, I was feeling pretty down that day. My training didn't go well, and... Anyway, you really cheered me up. Milani, I really want to win this time. I want to win this pilgrimage and become a true warrior.
That's what I like to hear. Let's meet each other at the top.
If your team has gathered enough fire,
Doesn't really matter. I don't think I need to play her anymore now because the next step is just Kachina.
Congratulations, Milani. Congratulations, Kachina. You've successfully cleared the team stage.
amazing. Congratulations.
Congratulations!
You know I won't pull for her.
Kachina! Milani!
Kachina! Milani! Kachina! Milani!
You You two can
You
take
love
a short
her, and
break
that's
while the team
fine,
stage
but
comes to a
she's
close.
just not,
We'll draw names to determine the individual matchups
not
in a
really,
moment. After that, we'll proceed to the next stage of the competition. I wish you both the best.
a character that
You
I
two are assigned to different lounge areas.
want
If
from
you'll follow
a
me, please, Katrina.
playstyle perspective.
Solo battles next. And I was 3 wins short last time. I've got to do
I mean,
better.
she is cute, but there's so many other
calm down,
characters whose
Katrina.
designs I just
You're in
prefer.
good form. You can
Just
do
put it that
this.
way. And with this account, well, I won't be pulling for anyone besides Tsaritsa anyway, so...
We're contestants too. Let us through.
According to my list, you're not among the individual match contenders, nor are you related to any of the remaining
At least not with
candidates.
anything
Well,
we
we'd
get
still be
before her
candidates if it was
release.
just based on strength. We only lost because 2
After
other
that,
contestants
we'll
snuck
actually
up on
see
us
what
like
I'll do.
cowards. If you could just go contact the referee, we'll wait right here for you to...
Wait, you two are...
Well,
Leave
look who we have
Kachina
here.
alone, you two.
Remember us? Your little trick got us disqualified.
Uh,
Since we've crossed
what
paths again,
trick?
let's settle this once and for all. We'll see who truly deserves to advance to the next stage. Fight us!
Right now?
Don't mind him, Kachina. Tournament rules place you under no obligation to
Oh,
honor
you mean
that
the
request.
spirit
A
wave
loss
trick.
is a loss,
That
and
wasn't
that's
me
final.
though.
You
That actually
don't
was
stand there.
Molani.
Get security over here now.
Forget the rules. Isn't the pilgrimage about picking the strongest warriors? She just happened to catch us off guard. It was all luck. Exactly. Now's our chance to duke it out fair and square.
Oh yeah, because this is fair.
Who are you?
Her bodyguard.
Paimon, what are you doing here?
We just came to have a chat, and then all of a sudden, these guys were threatening you. Huh, you're not bullying Kachina on our watch.
Thanks, you guys. I don't know your names, but if you really want to face me, I'll allow it. It has to wait until after the tournament, though. I need to focus on the upcoming matches. I don't want to let my parents down, or any of the friends who helped me get this far.
That's enough, you two. Being caught off guard is not an excuse. You think you can cry foul play when you face the abyss? If this behavior persists, you may find yourselves barred from future competition.
Whatever. Let's go.
Are you alright? You're not hurt anywhere, are you?
No, thanks to you. To be honest, I totally blanked out just now. I had no idea what to do. Right. I'll show them what I'm made of.
That's the spirit.
That sounds more like it. You can do it!
I heard there was trouble. Has the situation been resolved?
Yes. It was nothing out of the ordinary. A couple of sore losers coming to stir up trouble with the contestants.
Some people are so obsessed with glory, they can't even bear the idea of failure. I hope you don't let them get to you, Kachina, because you'll need to get ready. Your match is up soon.
That came up quick. Alright, I'm coming. well, guess I'm off.
Right, when I remember where exactly I have to go. Ah, there we go. Okay, let's do this, I guess.
You must be Kachina. You know, people told me I got lucky in the draw, but I beg to differ. There are no coincidences in the arena. If you're standing here, it means you're strong, no matter what anyone says. So, I'm looking forward to seeing what you're made of. The team stage ended before I had my fill of battle. I hope you don't disappoint. Well, anything you want to say in return?
I won't lose to you. Not when so many people are supporting me and cheering for me. And I really want to earn a spot in the Night Warden Wars.
All right, our contestants have each said their piece. To your places, everyone. And begin!
Oh, shit. That's not what I wanted.
Come on, you can do better!
It's
more like it. Again!
Better than hitting you with a Beyblade? I don't think so. That's her specialty.
I actually lost. Knew I had an eye for the good ones. Guess that means I was right about you all along.
Congratulations to Kachina for taking the win. Let's give her a round of applause, everyone. Now, diving into the other matchups.
That's one down! Woo!
Good that we don't have to fight each of those fights. Kicking a child in her face is evil. What the fuck?
Where do you come from, kid? Think you've got what it takes to go to war? Hate to break it to you, but it won't be easy to get through me.
And you are...
That's the
You don't
very
recognize
best
me?
answer she could have given.
Figures.
Huh?
Our
Who even are you?
generation's been in decline ever since Ateya and the others retired from the front lines. Either way, once we face off, you won't forget my name anytime soon. Let's do this! Hear that? Exhilarating cheers of the crowd. That's why I'm here. Room for improvement.
Okay. Blocking, huh?
Room for improvement. Missed your chance.
I don't think so, actually.
Room for improvement. Looks like it's time to get serious.
Yeah, give me that. And then... here.
Let her rip!
Oh shit. That was stupid. Oh well. Ah, doing this again, huh?
She's strong. I can't rush this. Just like the Traveler said. I need to observe my opponent and look for an opportunity.
Come on, Kachina, you can do it!
If
There you go.
Gotta hand it to you, kid. You really impressed me. I take back what I said before our match. You've got what it takes, Kachina. Youngsters like you, you'll forge your own miracles.
And it's Kachina for the win! We'll now head into a short break as our contestants prepare for the final round of competition.
Thanks for cheering me on, you
Oh
two.
no. Gecko, you won't like the next part.
Great out there! You faced a lot of impressive competitors, but they never stood a chance.
I don't think I did too shabby either. I've never gotten this many points before.
You ready for the last round, Kachina?
Milani!
I got permission to come see you before the last round starts. Based on your score, it looks like you'll make it to the Night Warden Wars if you win your next match. But, your final opponent... it's me.
What?
Yeah, I just found out myself. We're really close in the rankings, so only the winner gets to move forward. But I wanted to fight alongside you.
I did too, but it is what it is. People with similar scores tend to get matched against each other. But we just have to get past it. War is cruel, and the Abyss certainly isn't going to go easy on us. Only Natlan's strongest deserve to stand against them. So, I'm going to give this battle my all, Kachina. And I hope you do the same. To hand victory to your opponent is to take pity on them. But no one's asking for pity here, yeah? So, you ready?
I'll do my best!
Atta girl.
So, if one of you has to lose, who should we cheer for then?
That's a good question.
You mean one of us is destined to win? It's something worth celebrating either way. I'll be happy no matter who wins. And I know you feel the same way, Kachina. So, don't overthink it. Let's just have ourselves a good match. Traveler, Paimon, I'll see you after the match. Kachina, I'll see you on the field.
I've been training so long for this, and Milani's helped so much. I'm going to show her that it didn't go to waste. Thanks for believing in me. I'll try believing in myself this time too.
Well, let's go then.
We've arrived at the final phase. The winner of this match will take the final spot among the victors. Give it up for a long-time contender and first-time finalist from the Children of Echoes, Kachina!
You got this, Kachina!
And her opponent from the people of the Springs, a young prodigy and Night Warden Wars veteran, Mualani! This face-off between old friends promises to be an explosive showdown. May the best warrior win!
You've come so far. Still nervous?
Why does it have to be you? Still, I'm glad in a way. Even if I lose, I won't have any regrets.
Come on! Kachina, this is no time to be modest. I know you want this more than me. And it's about time you start sounding like it, okay?
I want to win. Milani, this one's mine.
It looked like it hurt a lot.
I'm sorry, Milani.
Told you you wouldn't like this part.
I went too hard.
Look.
The winner is, from the Children of Echoes, Conchita! And with that, the winners of this pilgrimage have been decided. Put your hands together for our victors as we welcome them to the stage. With her 6th consecutive win, Cheska of the Flower Feather Clan. She managed to turn the tides all by herself. Ian-san of the Collective of Plenty. With an explosive comeback 10 years in the making, Kaiulani of the People of the Springs. A seasoned and renowned warrior, Kibangu of the Scions of the Canopy. Last but not least, finally living up to her true potential, Kachina of the Children of Echoes.
Over here, Kachina!
I made it. Feels like a dream.
This is no dream. Your strength is what got you here.
We'll be going to war together. It's an honor to fight alongside you, Kachina.
No matter how many pilgrimages I witness, I'm always overwhelmed with pride in this moment. Pride for you, my brave warriors. You give me faith that our innumerable sacrifices are not in vain, that the future of Natlan shall burn with the brilliance of a blazing fire. Brave warriors, the following is an order, and also a personal request. Go forth and crush the abyss! Seize victory and glory for Natlan!
As you command. As you command.
Traveler, Paimon, there you are! I wanted to thank you for supporting Kachina back there. She really has grown into a formidable competitor. She deserved that win. Not that it feels good to lose, but I'm happy for her. It's definitely bittersweet though. Hey, wanna go for a walk? Kachina and the others will be busy fighting the Abyss, so why don't I show you around Natlan for a while?
Sure. What do you say, Traveler? Something on your mind?
Listen,
Oh,
I'd be lying if I said
definitely
I
more
wasn't
than
worried.
just a little
But
worried
she's
for
got
her.
experienced, powerful companions to
She's
take the
just
lead.
a child,
I'm sure
and
they'll
it's
be
her
fine.
first time.
Glory always comes with a risk. If victory was assured, no one
Thought
would
you
take
didn't
pride
do
in
it for glory.
She's not one to fall so easily. She bears the ancient name Uthabiti after all. We just need to hold the fort while they're gone. Come to think of it, you've never visited my tribe, have you? Come on, I'll take you. The people of the springs live alongside the Kaholasaurus. Our tribe is an ideal spot for some R&R. I'll take you to all the best spots. You'll love it.
Looks like you beat me to it.
Oh, you wanted to show us around?
I was planning on inviting you to visit the Scions of the Canopy. Most of the adventurers that belong to the guild come from my tribe, so I figured you might be interested.
Hey,
that
first come,
does
first
make
served.
sense.
You snooze, you lose, Kanich.
Yeah, you were first. Still, Traveler, Paimon, feel free to stop by if you ever have time. You're always welcome.
Yeah, thanks for inviting us.
Alright, let's pack up and head out.
Alright, the reputation stuff works a little bit different here. Okay, but I think we have to disappoint Molani. Because this seems like a good point to end it for today. So we need someone to rate. And let me give you the raid messages as always. Do actually have someone I would like to rate. It's basically from one Hoyo game to the other and from one Icy Monarch to the other, so it's quite fitting. Oh, thanks for watching. And big thanks again for the raid. And with that, I will send you on a raid. See you again, maybe, if you want to watch again, on Sunday with Cozy Games. Or next week with Genshin again. There we go. Thanks everyone, and see you next time. Bye!